Hello, my name is Dr. Andrea Gyarmathy, and I'm the program leader for the Master of International Operations and Supply Chain Management here at Glasgow Caledonian University. In this short video, I would like to introduce you to the university, the program itself, why you would benefit to study with us, what is the unique selling point of this program, and who will employ you. GCU is the top-ranked modern university in Scotland. A key reason for that success is our focus on providing applied business-related courses that meet the needs of the industry. This program is very popular because of the field's rapid growth, high demand for qualified professionals, and significant career advancement. This degree caters graduates with the strategic and analytical skill to navigate complex global networks, managing risk, and drive business efficiency. Pre-pandemic, this question was more common, but now people are much more aware of the importance of supply chains, where their purchases come from, and how they are delivered. Everything we buy, eat, wear, and do has a supply chain and is the result of operations. This program prepares you for a role which focuses on procurement, logistics, operations, or supply chain more broadly. One main reason is that the program has double accreditation by the Chartered Institute of Procurement and Supply and the Chartered Institute of Logistics and Transportation. Also, students can access membership of both accrediting bodies. This is the first program in the UK introduced Yellow Belt qualification and carbon literacy certification, along with the Master of Science qualification. Sustainability and the Sustainable Development Goals are embedded across the program. Above the theoretical, practical, and conceptual insight, the program offers learning by simulation games, analytical tasks, data analysis software, live case studies, industry guest speaker, and industry field trips. We are also very proud of our supportive teaching and learning development staff. We've had organizations coming to us to promote their company because they are so impressed with the caliber of our graduates they have employed in the past. Since it's a conversion program, we are not focused on one particular sector, and our students have got jobs within a wide range of organizations, from private to public sector. Some of the employers have included the NHS, Rolls-Royce, Amazon, Scottish Power, Hales, Deloitte, Kuehne + Nagel, Hewlett-Packard, Glasgow City Council, and Tesco, just to mention a few. We have also had students become lecturer or do a PhD either with GCU or another university. I'm now going to share a short lecture discussing operations and supply chain management to give you an idea of what our students learn on the course. I hope you enjoy.
Hello again. In this introductory lecture, I'm going to outline supply chain management. The success of some organizations such as Zara, Tesco, Amazon, Honda is down to their products and services, but partly it is a matter of how they manage their supply chains. But what is supply chain management means? It is concerned to look beyond the core company. Instead of having a purely internal view of an organization, they also consider the performance of different tiers of suppliers and customers. It overlooks the optimization of information and material flow throughout the whole supply chain, from the suppliers to the end customer. As you've seen in this picture, a supply chain can consist of 50s and hundreds of different individual organizations. Supply chain is also the management of the relationship and flows between the string of operation and process that produce value in the form of products and service, to the ultimate consumer. It is a holistic approach to manage across the boundaries of companies and processes. This picture shows how building an aircraft involves a highly complex global supply chain with the components sourced from multiple countries such as the US, Canada, Japan, Korea, Australia, and several European nations. This approach offers benefits like cost efficiency, access to specialized expertise, and innovation through global collaboration. However, it also brings challenges, including coordination across time zones, logistics and transportation risk, quality control across suppliers, and vulnerability to disruptions. In short, global supply chain enable advanced products, but require careful management to balance efficiency and risk. Regardless it's a local cluster supply chain or a global supply chain, to optimize the supply chain always involves challenges. The biggest issue in supply chain management is the bullwhip effect. It means that the forecast accuracy decreases as information moves upstream along the supply chain. The word upstream here indicates the movement from customer through manufacturers and through suppliers. In other words, bullwhip effect means that there are dynamics that exist between firms in supply chain that causes errors, inaccuracies, and volatility, because small disturbance at the end of the chain causes increasingly large disturbance as it works its way towards the end. Visibility and transparency is also very important, as supply chain management is more about sharing demand information and storing the right amount of goods. It is very important that all organizations in the supply chain have real-time data about end customer demand and its direct customer demand. And the organization also utilizes the latest digital technologies to share information. At GCU, you will learn about the science, theory, and the practice how to control supply chain dynamics. Also, what are the key barriers to successful supply chain? Because if you know the barriers, then you can make incremental changes for a better outcome.
Thank you for listening, and I hope you found that short recording interesting. But please note that lectures are only the starting point of your learning. University is about developing you as an individual, as a self-directed and self-motivated learner, and as someone with the interpersonal skill needed to exploit your academic learning. Through tutorials, seminars, simulation games, group work, and presentation, solving problems, undertaking practical exercises, company visiting, and guest lecture, we will help you develop the personal and practical skill that will distinguish you from other graduates. So why not thinking about joining us on the Master of International Operations and Supply Chain Management? We would love to see you here on campus at GCU. And if you have any question in the meantime, please don't hesitate to get in touch.